guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. We have a little guest just while I film this intro. Sorry, she's really snotty and teething. She's not at her finest, are you? No. Bit bleary-eyed. So I'm just filming a little intro for you today. This is the start of another kind of vlog style organising video that I've done. I did one about this time last year when we moved into this new house and we created this corner. There's been a little bit of an update since then, and I have just purchased my fourth Helmer. So I'm going to be building that, and I might show you a little bit of that. But if you want to see kind of the time lapse and how long it takes to build a Helmer, I have done a video on that before, so I will link that down below for you. But I'm just going to give you a quick before look, then we will get into kind of like the vlog setting of me organising. As I said at the end of the last one, organising is never done, but as you'll see in a minute, I have boxes on the floor and I have polishes in a box, and it's so I just want to get that organised, get the Helmer built, and then I will be feeling much better, and then it will just kind of be de-stashing and keeping on top of them. I don't have any more space for nail polish, so once this fourth Helmer is in, we are at capacity, so I do really need to be more brutal with collections and things in the future. So enough of me riff-raffing and chit-chatting. We will get on to organising all the nail polish. This is nail polish corner. I'm holding Andy, so I haven't really got much of a pointy hand. So this box here, so that's the ring light bag. That's a Pokemon. You can see that children live in this house. So down here we have this box here, which is my overflow. So this is everything that I've swatched and that should technically be put away into a Helmer, but has no Helmer to go into. So my first job that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sort that into indie and mainstream, but that needs to be done. I then have a box just full of like packing materials where I have been selling just generally things on eBay and de-stashing. A couple of Zoya boxes. This isn't pretty much an empty box. Oh, there's a few OPI in there. And this bottom box is things that need to go on display. As you can see on the top here, I like to have a bit so it looks nice as well as being practical. And we do have the two shelves up there with some Harry Potter goodies on here if you're interested. So we've got some Zoya brushes, some polishes out for videos, pop vinyl. So at the moment we have kind of three Helmers. This one is really annoying. It's in like a cream colour and the other two are white. We have some things in the middle that I want to review. That's the polishes of the month. We have the Naked Manicure setup. We have these two stands with polishes I need to wear. And then we have here the gap where the fourth one is going to go. So I guess like I say, my first job really is going to be to separate these into mainstream and indie, and then I will be building that Helmer to put in there, and we then can come back to all of this. I'm trying to find some sort of flattering lighting for this, but I don't think there is any. That's at least me lit from a semi-okay angle, we hope. So yeah, I'm just kind of sitting in the chaos at the moment. I'm going to divide into two boxes, the indies and the mainstreams, because that's how I'm going to organise the fourth Helmer. I'm thinking at this point that I'm going to need possibly 3 OPI drawers. I probably should do this while I'm talking. I think I'm going to need 3 OPI drawers, whilst I'm going to keep OPI with Infinite Shine. So to put OPI, Infinite Shine and OPI in a drawer, I'm going to do 3 drawers. I really need to try and allow for some sort of overflow because I don't want to make them all perfectly fit, and then in another like year's time we find that we need to rearrange everything around. Also, what do you guys think about keeping things in boxes? There's some that I definitely do. All the Twinkle Tea ones that I have, I keep them in the boxes and they do fit in the drawers really nicely. I'm kind of debating on whether I could fit more in the drawers if I didn't have them in the boxes. Stella Chroma I tend to keep in the boxes, and then other brands like, I don't know why, like Femme Fatale, I have some that are and some that aren't. So if I have some that aren't, I will either... Now she's kind of playing guitar. She's playing Aid's guitar to herself. My husband is called Aid. She's playing her dad's guitar to herself. So enjoy that instrumental background in the background there while we go. So yeah, what is your opinion on boxes or not boxes? I'm probably going to like insert tons of discussion topics while I'm talking this, because these are the questions that I'm thinking out loud to say to myself while I'm doing it. But as you can see, I have a ton of polishes, and these are probably not from that long ago. This is quite probably a recent box. It just shows, I guess, how many I'm going through. I'm then going to do 2 or 3 drawers for Zoya, because I'm lucky enough to review for Zoya, so I do have a lot of their polishes, and I would hope that I would stay on that list and I will receive more in the future. So we're going to do 2 or 3 drawers of those. Similarly with 90, I do have a full 90 collection, so we're going to be needing lots of space for those as well. So I'm definitely going to do 2 drawers for them. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I've filled up everything already, if I'm honest. Another thing that I do have is, at the moment in my current system, I have a nail art drawer, which is just unnecessary because I don't ever really do nail art as much as I really want to, and I think I spoke about this before. My plan is, when I have a bit more time on my hands, to do nail art attempt videos. It's something I really want to do, but just right now the time is not right. With 2 young children, it's just not, I get time to film, but I don't ever get time to film that sort of video, and that sort of video with close-ups and things does take a lot longer than me just sitting down and reviewing things for you. Similarly, that's why I can't do live swatches, because I just don't have the time. So I've always kind of not done them, and I don't think it's anything I envision myself doing in the future. But definitely I would like to do more nail art attempts. That's next on my radar, really. But anyway, yes, what I was going to do is I'm going to take out that drawer of the Helma, and I have some of the Manny and Lola subscription service boxes, which are really great durable boxes. My husband has stolen a lot of them. They are really good for storage. So I'm going to be moving all of my nail art supplies into those 2 boxes, because everything that I have is quite slim fitting like that. So I think that is going to be my plan of action, and that will free up another drawer. Another drawer that I do have at the moment that I'm debating, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I think how many nail polishes I have will kind of influence that, whether that drawer is critical to me to have. But I do have a drawer full of like labelling and organising system. Way back in the day, and it's one of my most popular videos, I used to have all of my nail polish sticks with swatches on them, and I had all my nail polishes done at one point, and then I just got really behind. And also when I got into the point that I started to de-stash, I used to forget to take the sticks out, so then I had some sticks with the polishes in that I didn't own anymore, so it all got a bit messy and a bit unorganised. I'm still going through this, it's like 6 minutes and I'm still going. So it all got a bit messy and unorganised, and I kind of stopped doing it. So I can't decide whether I want to get rid of the sticks that I have. That seems like such a waste, or maybe just to go through it and pick out at least the ones that I don't own anymore and get rid of those, and then maybe keep the rest for now until I work out what I'm going to do. But again, I don't know if that needs a drawer, basically, because it's a drawer that I could be filling with polish, and I'd rather have that sort of stuff overflow than have the nail polishes overflow. You have a little friend that's going to be probably a rather large hindrance to me while I just try and finish this. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at. I'm literally going to divide these up now, and as soon as I finish that, I'm going to go straight off, and at some point today, possibly after bedtime, I'm going to be building that Helma, and then we will go from there. But my initial thought, it's always funny like looking back on these videos, and I'm like, this is what I think I'm going to do, and then I actually do something completely different. You are really snotty. Don't put that in my mouth. Oh, I feel like children, I have to change my clothes as much as she does, because, and now here comes the second child, just because she gets me super snotty. So I will check in with you guys once once the 4th Helma is built. So 4th Helma is built, and in stickers.
Come on, stickers.
My lovely husband built this for me. Say hello.
Hello.
And it fits perfectly. I'm just going to have a think about how to fill these now. But yeah, step 1, built. So at the moment we have 2 full OPI drawers, and then the 3rd one is, what, 2/3 full? And I've got to put still maybe 10 Infinite Shines in here. So I know that I have the Scotland collection coming, so I'm just debating what to do with that. Then underneath I have 2 China Glaze drawers, and then we have a spare one, and I think I'm going to keep that spare one as it is, just because I think between them it'll probably end up that I will have more of those 2 brands. And then I need to do this now. So then this one is then Zoya, and then I'm going to then do Zoya on the next one here, and then see how much space I have, and then I'm going to move on to Essie underneath that. So I'm going to move the Infinite Shines and the Zoyas. That's my next job. I've started making another 90 drawer because I'm going to need 2 of those. That's all dollish anyway. Oh, so then it's nail care, then it's 9090. I'm going to need to empty this one, yeah. And then we've got Grabby Hands, who are just finding this absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that shouldn't be in there. We are getting there. Yeah, it's just how to store the indies is the problem. If I've got a lot, like I've got a lot of dollish and not 90, so that's easy. But the ones where I've got like a few or like half a drawer, that's when it gets confusing. Do you want to be on the camera? There you are. We don't really know what to do we? And you're trying to eat all the nail polish. Yes, you are. So I'm going to pause, do bath, bed and everything, and then I'll come back to this maybe later, or if not, we will do it when Austin's at preschool, won't we? And you're napping probably, yes. Alright, well, you're seeing this one connection, so I don't really need to keep saying goodbye, but goodbye for now. Next check-in. So I'm starting to worry that it's all going to be full immediately, which is a bit of a concern. So I think we may have a D-stash on the cards. I had a lot more Essie than what I thought. So that can be an overflow of these. And then I just have 2 mainstream ones. This is Butter London, Colour Club, Orly, Illamasqua, Deborah Lippmann. I think, is that it? Oh, KL polish at the back there. I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep them or not. And this last one here is Twinkle Tea, Nails Ink, Sesh, and then Sally Hansen in various forms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawers for everything else concerning. But it looks good at the top. So this is on my Swatch station with my laptop and everything. That looks a lot better with having that on its own Helmer. So I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do tonight because I'm a bit overwhelmed. But yeah, that's what we are doing for now. So I just really need to start the indie sort out. Another day. I'm hoping to get this done today is my goal, because I have no children for a few hours. So at the moment, the mainstream drawers I'm kind of happy with. I am going to go through my 2 Zoya and do a bit of a D-stash, because I had got a 3rd drawer for overflow, but these are full already, so I feel like I just need to go through and just maybe D-stash a little bit. Indie drawers. What I'm thinking is I'm going to do alphabetical. And just try and leave a little smidge of gap in each drawer is my hope. So at the moment we have nail care at the top, which is going to stay. Although I'm doing alphabetical, I then have 90 here, and there's a little bit of overflow there. Then we have 3, then this one is dollish polish and it's pretty much full. So my aim is just to leave that as it is. So we're going to have 2 90. I don't know whether I should then move the 90, but because this is in a cream one, I don't know. Anyway, at the moment we've got 90 dollish, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drawers for all the indies. I think I'm going to do alphabetical order. I was debating whether to do like UK brands and whatnot, but I think I'm going to do alphabetical, like I say. I did have 2 nail art drawers, and I've managed to squidge that down into 1. Plus I've moved some other nail vinyls up here. These are a bunch of cards that I've been given by subscribers and things over the time, so I need to find a safe place for those. So yeah, I did start this last night, kind of putting them in alphabetical order piles. So I'm going to start on that now, I guess. The first one we're going to be doing then, I guess, would be A England. I should have put myself more where the light was, because I have put a light on. I guess we should start with, it'll be like A England at the start. Put that back. Put you guys back a bit. A England, Bee's Knees, blue. This is going to be hard. I just don't know how to do it. procrastinating. I have no children today. I'm sorry, I'm just moving the camera so it's a bit of a better angle for everybody. I have no children today because I went round a primary school for Austin because he starts primary school next year. So I went to view a primary school. That was scary. And it was poured down with rain, so that didn't work out very well for me. So I'm going to start this. I've got about half an hour now before I need to go out, and then I'll be back and with no children, so I've got to get in and out. I think we can do this. Let's get going. We're going to go alphabetical first, and then we'll do that Zoya D stash later. Now I know what I'm about to say is going to sound really mad, but I don't feel like I've got that many indies. I'm all of a sudden having a panic that I've forgotten about some. Okay, so at the moment we have A England and Ada's Nails. Then we then go on to Blue Eyed Girl Lacquer, Cirque, Black Cat Lacquer, Colours by Leroux, Bee's Knees, Anchor and Heart Bliss Polish, Different Dimensions, Candy Lacquer Cupcake Polish, Danglefoot, Frenzy, which don't exist anymore, but I love their polishes. I have loads of them. Freckles doesn't exist anymore. Hair Polish doesn't exist anymore. Glitter Lambs, Glitter Days, who are you? Fair Maiden, Enchanted, Hair, I Love Nail Polish. Do I have more than one of them? Oh, no, I don't know. Luna Loves, that doesn't exist anymore. Limby Designs. I think I'm kind of there for play, but I've kind of alphabetised everything at the moment, so we're just about in the process of putting everything back in is what I'm going to do now. So I'm just about to do a lunch break. I think I've done pretty well, and I'm pretty happy that I'm going to have quite a lot of spare room, which initially was my thought that I was going to be all full straight away. So I've obviously got to move the shelves themselves, the drawers, but we have A to C, and then we have, oh no, D to F, just G, and then I've then got, what's this, I, then all the way through to N. We then got the PAs, Painted, Palish and Pampered. This is the S's, so Splattered, Stella Chroma, Stashed, Super Chic. We then got, this is at the end, these are all the W's at the end here, so they're wrapping that up. And I have another drawer for P's. So I think I'm going to be pretty good, because you see each drawer's got quite a lot of space in it, which makes me really happy. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go have some lunch, go to the post office, and then I'm going to come back and finish this off, but fingers crossed. It looks good. Looks good so far. As far as I can get for today's session, I've done all of the labelling. I did do the indie brands in alphabetical order, so I'm going to try and either get some more of these, or what I would prefer is maybe some of like wipeable stickers, so like a whiteboard, so because I think these are going to change as I go. So I think I'd like some like wipeable bits just so I can rearrange them, and I obviously will put them in the correct letter alphabetical order at some point. What I have decided is I have still, like I said, a drawer of nail art bits, and I also have this box. I think what I'm going to do is just going to get a separate plastic tub and just store them somewhere else, so I don't need them all the time. I have space in my wardrobe upstairs, so I'll probably put all of my notes and all of my nail care backups and all of my that sort of stuff into like a clear box. So I'm going to try and get that tomorrow. Try and get in focus. I will try and do that tomorrow because I have a few hours. So I'm going out with my mum and Andy, so I'm going to try and pick a box up for tomorrow. I've ordered some of those wipeable stickers online. So for now, I think we're good to wait. I just need to, yeah, basically get that box, get the stickers, rearrange everything. But you can see all my husband's stuff now. My husband has like more stuff than I do, I swear, so that's back to my corner. So I will get those bits and I will check in again, but we are nearly done. I'm very happy that all the organisation of the polish in general is done. It's just these last little tiny bits. So I just want to give you a little update on where we are. I haven't actually done any organisation in like a month almost. I really hit like a wall on it. So what I decided to do, which is why I originally stopped, because I've put everything in the helmets, everything's away, there is more space than what I thought, which is great. But what I wanted to do is come some sort of labelling system so I could change things around if I wanted to, and I wasn't kind of restricted, so I didn't want to do stickers or bits of paper and things like that. So what I thought I would do was get some sort of magnetic like whiteboard material. So this is what I ordered and it came in the post. So it came folded, and I've been trying to flatten it out, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to use some of this because some of it's puckered up, but I can use like 3/4 of it. So I was going to cut it up into little strips, and on there I would then with the pen write A to C or SE or OPI, and then if in the future I moved the drawers around, I could just move the labels around, or if I changed, it wouldn't A to C, it was then A to B, I could just whiteboard it out and then write it on again. So that was my thinking of this. So I'm going to finish this process and finish moving the drawers around, and I think then we're going to call it a day on organisational. But I just wanted to give you an update because I think in between my last little clip and then this and then the next clip, it's a bit of like a gap in time. So I'm going to be working on this, so we will check back in once this is done. Like I say, I think I'm going to have to order another one just because this came so janky. But that's the latest update on the organisation. Da-da! I can't believe we are actually finished. Look! Look at all the space. That's the ring light. Ignore the ring light. Look at it all. I'm so pleased with myself, and although it took a long time, here we are. So we now have two helmets full of mainstream. I didn't end up putting labels on them, but I probably will at some point. It's just not that urgent. We then have a nail care drawer, and we have all of the indies, and look at them. My plan worked out perfectly, so I can clearly see 9090, A to C, D to F, G to H, a dollish polish drawer, I to L, M to PAI, PAM to Q, RS, TZ. And it's so great, and I actually have more space in most of them than what I thought, so I'm really, really happy. On the top here, we just have, obviously, like I say, some of my little Harry Potter bits and things like that up on the shelves. And then down here we have polishes to wear. We have two racks. These were a lot fuller than some point as well. I then have my Zoya, which had my name on it, my Zoya packaging, which I'm also using as some storage in the box itself, a candle. Now these are the polishes that I'm using for monthly favourites. So this little table here is for other videos I'm doing. So I'm doing a Harry Potter video and a Forgotten Nail Polish video. Have my Uber mat. And this here is all of my nail care that I use all the time. So some scrubs, some hand creams, some oils. So yeah, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. It was a long one. Back to me. I know this turned into a really long video in physically how long it took you guys to watch it, and it took me a really long time to organise it, but I'm really happy with the outcome in the end. Slow and steady wins the race and all that. Thank you so much for sticking by this long video with me and organising with me, chit-chatting with me. Looking forward to reading all of your comments. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon.